Hello world. Beautiful sunny day in Missouri. We have a gathering of 6 here. Oh, 7 with the dog. We're okay.
4, 5, 6. And Logan. Hey, Ryan Johnson, can you hear me?
I'm sure he can hear us. They'll start telling you if they can't. I promise you that.
Okay, you're up to 16. So
All right. So here we are in Missouri. Beautiful sunny day. A little crisp and brisk this morning. We're just out here working dogs on, well, first of all, it's very muddy. You take a look at the trailer, that's from traveling around through the fields and doing our job. So, but anyway, we're out here today and we have Francois and Kevin with us again, and we're going to go out here and we're working dogs on birds, quail. We have dogs that are, first one is going to be Logan. He's on his 3rd session on quail. And we're just beginning to fire a shot as the bird's flying away if he stands still. And we'll show you that. Then we have Zeke, who's a young trial dog that our trials have all been canceled because of this virus, and they've elected to leave him here to continue developing his ability to become a national champion, which he has, and we're going to continue to work with him. So he's here. We're going to shoot some birds over him this morning, and or at lunchtime here, let you guys watch that. Bring up your boredom, and if you have any questions that come up during that, ask.
we do have questions from yesterday about, Elsa had a great question about warning your dog as the dog goes on to point. When is the proper time to say whoa?
Yeah, there was a question yesterday that needed to be addressed that we didn't catch. And when do we say whoa is that we don't, unless the dog, so here's the point. If you have a dog that you have to whoa into a point, they're not pointing. You're just teaching them to stop. And so through our videos, we show people how to use pen-raised birds, pigeons, and the tools that we use to get dogs to start pointing based off their instincts, not because they've been told to stop. If you're telling your dog to stop on point, in most cases your dog's going to look not very well. He's going to be standing there kind of not staunch, no rigidity, just standing there because you've said whoa, and that's where a lot of flagging comes in. So you don't want to be whoaing your dog when you think you know where the bird's at. And that's one of the biggest problems that we see with people with pen-raised birds, is because we have the ability to go out there and put the bird out and know exactly where it is. Then we think that we can control the situation by bringing the dog downwind, and whenever you think they should smell it, people will whoa them. Causes a lot of problems. So the idea is that through the training properly with the dogs, that when they smell the bird, if they get too close, the bird pops. And when that happens, this dog starts learning to stop and point. If you're using pen-raised birds and putting them out and head tucking them, don't. With young dogs, make sure and also make sure you're using the check cord when you're doing this. But our video covers all this, but when do you say whoa? Well, the progress today, you'll see with this pup. He's been through the pigeon stuff you saw yesterday. Now he's on quail for the 3rd time, and he's going to make some mistakes. You're going to see what happens. And we're not going to say a word to him when he goes on point. We're going to walk into flush. At those times when he moves, when he shouldn't, after he's established point, after we're walking in front of him, is when we would say whoa, and when we would correct him for moving from the whoa position. I hope that helps everybody.
And we don't warn our dogs.
Yeah, we don't ever warn them. That was probably part of the question. You'll see people when they're walking in to work their dog, they're walking around going, whoa, whoa. That's warning. Every time you say a command and there's no enforcement, there's nothing that is established that they have to listen to it, you're using a command that gets diminished, or it loses its ability to have the power the dog needs because you're saying it with no enforcement. In that process, what you're doing is teaching the dog they don't have to listen to the command. It's a suggestion. We use commands as commands. It's obedience. That's Bailey over there. So, Bailey, you want to go put a bird out? We're going to do Logan. Does that answer that question okay for everybody?
Yep. You also had a question on a hard-mouthed dog. You could answer that. I know it's on our video, but he just had a question about how you handle hard-mouthed dogs.
How do we handle hard-mouthed dogs? Hard-mouthed dogs aren't hard-mouthed anymore normally if they are taught to listen to obedience. Meaning that if you have a dog that knows hear properly and they go to pick up the bird and you tell them hear, if they know it well and they're listening to the command, they will come to you without chewing. If they're not coming without chewing, or not coming to you properly, they'll chew on the birds. So that's something to remember. Obedience helps the hard mouth more than anything. Even through a force trained dogs can still be hard mouth, and a lot of people think force training will fix hard mouth dogs. It's the obedience that we put with it. A force trained dog allows us to use more obedience, like whoa or sit or here, and then they still have to hold the bird. So it's real important that the dog understand they have to listen to you, and that'll stop a lot of the chewing. And that's on our video, The Perfect Retriever. We have a whole section just on hard mouth dogs. There's a whole DVD that's in the set. And yeah, one DVD that's in that set. So, anybody else have any questions?
No, but a ton of people watching. Jody, Chet, Kay, our Texas folks, Shannon. Lots of folks watching. Hi, everybody.
Okay, I'm going to take Mr. Logan out there and see if he remembers what we're doing.
Okay, and we got our gunner, Kevin.
So this is PK. We have these things happen all the time. Somebody else got my dog dressed, and I don't have a transmitter.
It's in the bird bag.
So it's in the bird bag.
Yeah.
Bailey, can you bring me a transmitter, please? No, it's the right one. The transmitter.
We're at like day 356 of being sequestered, quarantined. Supplies are low, morale is low. We need toilet paper! Life is fine here in Missouri.
We don't need toilet paper. We got paper towels.
Yep. Hey, Logan's up. And Brandy. We're good, aren't we? We got Brandy, Francois.
Excuse me.
Brandy and Bart. And good food. Yeah?
So this is something that's good for people to watch. So they've been helping us for a few days, being that they're stuck here. They're slave labor now. So he asked when he should shoot, and that's a great question. When we're training like this, we don't always want the shot going off, because if he's moving prior to the shot going off, he's not going to stand when we shoot, correct? Yeah. So I'll just wait and tell you. You know, if you're watching that, and he's standing, even if I don't watch you, I won't say anything. But if I want you to shoot, I'm just going to have you shoot in the air. Yeah. At first. Okay. If that goes good on the next bird or two, then we may go to try to kill one. Okay, good question.
They're all looking for Francois shorty shorts again.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen them either.
They can't hear you.
They can't hear me? Oh, yeah. Oh, Jessica said that everybody's still looking for Francois shorty shorts. And we've been blessed that they aren't here. We already have a bird set out over here, and the idea, Bailey, you put that bird out loose. It's head tucked. Okay, I want it loose. Yes, this is great things that happen. So the reason why I want this dog's bird loose is because if he gets too close, I want the bird to fly. I don't want him to be allowed to move in on. These birds that we get are normally really good, very good, and so I don't want him to be able to go in there and get too close to the bird. If it's going to get up, I want it to get up if it will. So this is never head tuck them with a young dog.
Unless you're just gonna have to make
Okay, I'm hiding his face so he's not watching Bailey. They're not dumb. They know what's going on. This bird is loose and it's up already. That's okay. So I'm gonna take him downwind. Logan. 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 The bird is walking out there. He sees it now. You notice we haven't said a word to him yet. Somebody want to try to go. Once somebody goes in front, he can't move no more. Go ahead and go in there. If you want to try to run that bird back to us, that would be great. Bailey, if you want to help him move that bird back. So now that they're in front of him, he cannot move. Whoa, I just did. Yeah, I haven't said it till then. He took that one step. I corrected him. That was on a light level for him. I think that one of the biggest things there we go, the bird's up. Shoot. Whoa, whoa. 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 That was 2 shots? Hold on tighter. Whoa. This is the normal stuff that happens. Okay, we're going to take him out. Whoa. Whoa. Logan. Bailey. Bailey. Mm-mm. Put it in the thicker stuff, Bailey. Bailey. Again, same thing. Take him on the down one side. Didn't smell it. The wind's real light and variable today, so sometimes it's difficult to get the dog smelled. If you, I'll drop a feather in a minute and show you. Right now the wind's blowing like this. I'm going around. It's back. But it's light and variable. You have to make sure and just kind of keep feeling the wind. Yeah, it's right out on the south now. Logan. Find him? He doesn't have it for sure yet. When the wind's real light and variable, this stuff happens because they get it, then they lose it. With a young dog, they don't know how to use their nose as well yet. Logan. 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 Feathers right there. So Bailey, put another one down by that tree. Put another one by that tree. Logan. So this bird is right in front of him, so I'm ready. We won't shoot on this one. He's going to move. You want to come in and flush it? Whoa. So when did we say whoa? When he moved? We got the snap of the teeth there. This is all normal stuff, whoa, with a young dog learning on this process. Logan, Logan. Bailey's got another one out down here. Huh? Okay. Okay, Jessica's phone's getting low. We're going to come out with another phone. If you lose us, we'll be right back. So we'll just keep going until we lose it. Bailey, get her phone going. So we let the dog, we let the dog move in until we know that they smell the bird. Right there, a lot of people would have woed them back here. We don't say a word. Yes, his style is getting better each bird because he's learning to stop and stand, and each time he tries to catch or anything, he's being stopped, and it's on a light stimulation for him. So each time he's moved, I've stimulated and said whoa. If I say whoa, I'm going to push the button and say it. So go ahead. Whoa. Okay, now this is something that happens quite often. Bird runs behind him. Stand him up. Whoa, 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 whoa. And what he's doing is just walking through that, whoa, stimulation. So I'm moving up. Whoa, We'll make him stop completely. There's no reason to get in a hurry or frantic here. You just keep doing what you're doing. Whoa. He's got to stand still. And this is, don't do this with your dogs. Go out and try this without doing the preliminary work because you'll screw them all up. But this is after several days of working on whoa, going through pigeons. Whoa, we correct the movement of his feet. His head can do whatever we want. So we'll take him out of there, and what we're going to do is we're going to switch phones. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Whoa. Whoa. Exactly. That's why I have the check cord. Okay. Am I using the same level on the bird as I do when the gun goes off? Yes. And the reason why I have the check cord is because I don't want to have to go too high to the point of punishing him. I want the training to take hold with the whoa command that we taught with this. And we're using the check cord as a safety chain so I don't have to keep turning it up. Because right now, if we shot a bird in front of him, he's not to this point yet. If I shot a bird in front of him right now and the bird dropped, I would have to be as high as I can go on this to stop him, and the training is not going to work. We have to teach. We're teaching right now. We're not punishing. So the check course helps us with that, if that makes sense. Yep. Logan, we'll be back in 2 minutes. Another dog.